The Weird Girls Club podcast with your hosts, Neve and Amy. Hi, we're back. Obviously, because you're listening to us.
Yeah. Oh, we actually always say we're back.
I know.
No shit,
Well,
sure.
for a while, we stopped doing it. Remember?
Did we?
But
Yeah,
we used to
actually we
record
did.
in the other room. We used to always go, "We're back."
Oh yeah, we used to always be thinking we're back. He's back.
Voldemort's back. Oh, don't even go down the Harry Potter rabbit hole. Like, would you class Harry Potter as a Halloween movie or like more Christmas movie?
Christmas. But I watch it all year round.
Because like when you think of like wizards and witches, like you think of
They
Halloween.
never have a Halloween party, but they have Christmas dinners. And they it's been Christmas Day and there's been Christmas presents. They've never once.
R.I.P.
they've ne-
Dumbledore.
Yeah. But they've never once mentioned Halloween in it. Which is funny. Never.
Because Halloween's an Irish thing.
Yeah. All Hallows Eve.
What was it?
Sister?
It was something Samhain. In Ireland, it's called something Samhain.
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And no.
I do. Do
But I know, I think most of them in French.
you want to know them in Irish?
Yeah.
On Leon, on Mart, on Kadeen, on Jordine, on Ina, on Satwin, on Donk. And we used to always laugh in first class when we used to get the donut, which was Sunday. And the teacher was like, "Why do you keep laughing?" And she was like, "Is it because it sounds like donut?" And we were like, "Ah!" Yeah, I always, isn't it stupid?
Stop.
Like, and then I remember the boy beside me who we used to call Snozzles. Because he always had snot running down from his nose into his lip.
What
He,
about
like,
every
vomited
class had one
he
kid?
literally like projectile vomited all over the desk beside me.
Stop.
Yeah, that's what I remember. So donut because always
I
Sunday.
know, I'm pretty sure Monday and Tuesday in French is like Lunday, Mardi. I think Saturday is I don't know, I'm not even attempting.
I don't even know what it. I can't
Lunday,
remember what it is in
Mardi.
Italian.
Yeah, I don't know.
Meglio tardi che mai.
See?
That means better late than never.
Oh, that's a nice little quote. You can keep that in mind if we miss a week on this podcast.
Meglio tardi che mai.
Yes, what the she said. Oh,
But we're actually just gonna do a bit more of a chitty chat because we actually still have loads to catch us up on since our 6-month hiatus.
yeah.
Oh
Oh my god, you know what's stuck in me head though? The TikTok song, Lady Boner Gone. He dry. Oh my god, you don't know it? It every second TikTok I see is that song.
no, it's not on mine.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's like Lady Boner Gone. He dry humping me and huffing like a dog or something. And
Why are you watching?
no, it's everywhere. I need to get it for you because you need. No, there's no way you have not heard this.
I haven't heard it. Like that sounds vulgar.
Lady Boner Gone. Oh, what is her name? It's something Banks, I think. No, her name's not even. I don't even know if it's Banks. I'm just gonna.
I am so thirsty.
Lady
tasty.
Boner Gone. Oh. Is it?
Lady Boner Gone. He tried humping me and huffing like a dog. Then he whispered in my ear that I get off. Then he finished, turned over and called his mom.
What the fuck?
Make this shit up. What the fuck?
Is it Azalea Banks? Is it?
No, her name's something else. Lay Banks.
Oh.
That's everything nigga touched on me.
But like everyone is like lip syncing. I think maybe it's only starting kind of, but like that's okay. That is in my head. I was trying to go sleep the other night and I just kept going, Lady Boner Gone. Like it was just in my head. You know when like say a song gets stuck in your head and you're like trying to go sleep that night and it's just replaying the same like 5 words over and over in your head. I was like, I'm gonna die.
They like changed the
Yeah.
tune.
Literally. But yeah, sorry. That's my little update for this week. That song won't get out of my head. By the time this comes out, it's
I just
probably
literally
well gone.
keep hearing that album going, no. Oh,
Oh,
stop. Me and Aaron were crying laughing.
Yeah.
Because it's so villainy.
Yeah.
They're fucking milling the dog biscuits over.
Yeah. for context, there was a TikTok of this like
Old
old woman eating biscuits, and your one's like, "They're not for you," and they're like, "Ah, who were they for them?" Blah, blah. And it's like the dog, like they're
And she's like, no,
and she just starts spitting them out.
no.
Oh,
Oh, it's
too
so funny. It's just so villainy. I
yeah,
love
it
it.
sounds like a real Disney villain. Like, no,
Like Aaron came out of the bathroom crying, like keeled over, and
I
he was so
love-
high pitched. Like,
I love when a TikTok just gets me, like proper funny, like gets me.
I can't remember the last time I actually like lol.
Oh, pinky finger, switch 'em. That one had me
Switch 'em.
creased. Like I was pissing myself laughing. And like I was like, I'm gonna send this to Dave, and I think I actually sent it to Kate as well. And I was like, if I was like, please, like someone just find it as funny as me.
You should literally say, when you find something that funny, say, don't watch this, just stitch this video and send it to me.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Cause like there's some that just get me, and I'm like literally like genuinely laughing out loud.
He's dreaming. He's just been wagging his
Wagging his
tail.
tail.
Because I nearly stood on it because I was doing this. Oh no, he's moving it because I'm doing this with me. Fuck.
Yeah, he sensed you. But yeah, like there's some TikToks that just get me like that, where like I'm like pissed myself laughing, and I do
Oh
all.
my god, you have the song in my head now. Lady Boner.
It's so catchy. He dry hopping.
Trent likes it.
Like a dog.
Do you like it,
Then
Trent?
he rolled over.
Do you like that,
as
Trent?
if I got off.
No, he's not. He doesn't like it when you sing it anyway.
The fuck?
Oh, so you were actually going to go into something about the Roman Empire.
Oh yeah, this trend's a bit late for us, but we were on hiatus, so we're gonna take it back a bit and
Take it back now, y'all.
discuss the Roman Empire. I have two that I think are like women in general that like make sense, that the way supposedly every man thinks about the Roman Empire. But I have a personal one that I don't know if you have any that you think of, but right, I think about my Spotify Wrapped way too much. Like throughout the year, I think
Yeah,
about
I
what's
get it.
going to be on my Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, because when I'm listening to the same song, I'm like, this has to be number one.
Yeah, like throughout the whole year. Like I'm
I
not
don't
saying
believe me Spotify Wrapped fully though.
no, me either.
I
But
think a Camila Cabella song was in one of my top 3 last year. I was like, what?
yeah,
No.
but then like yeah, because
Not
like
happening.
there's so many times I go on to Spotify and I'll just press play from where it left off, so it'll go into all these artists and songs that I don't even know, don't know the song, but I'll listen to them. And like sometimes they'll come on a few times if that keeps happening. You know, like it'll obviously recommend your songs you've listened to. So like I just keep doing that. And I remember one year I got mine back. I got my Spotify Wrapped, and it was like, I don't even know who was in it. There was artists in it that I did listen to, but apparently I'd listened to like one of me top artists was like Summer Walker, and I'm like, I know of her, but I wouldn't have been able to name a song. I was like, the fact that I've actually listened to her that much, obviously I like her music,
Yeah.
but I was like, the fact that I didn't even know I was listening to her, like I do that all the time. Like I'm bad with the name of a song or name of an artist, like as well, and I'm like, it's mad the amount of people that I listen to that I don't even realize I've listened to it. I'm like, oh no, I don't know her music, or I don't know their music. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they're apparently your top leading 5 artists in the year. But yeah,
No, you do. Because
Yeah.
Spotify are saying you do.
You do. But yeah, and I think Drake was in it last year or something, but only because there was one song that he was featured in that I obviously listened to a lot. I was like, I don't even really like. I haven't listened to Drake in years. Like
Here's a-
intentionally.
Here's a question for you. I know this is kind of like going off what you were saying,
No.
but like I just won't remember the question
Yeah.
if I don't say.
Go.
Well, if you could pick one song that reminds you of me,
Oh.
and I know what one straight off the bat reminds me of you.
Yeah, I already know what you're gonna say as well.
What?
You're gonna say Lana Del Rey, Young and Beautiful.
No.
No?
There's another one, but well, no, that one doesn't remind me of you. That one I just know you like that
Yeah.
song. But there is a song
A
when
song
I hear.
for you.
Is there a song you hear and you're like, oh my god, that reminds me of you?
Mm,
Probably not.
no, there's a song I'm thinking of, but like Adele, Hello, definitely.
Oh my god,
Just
yeah.
because
I always used to
you
go,
used
hello.
to always intro the podcast being like hello. Like if I was to listen to that, that would definitely remind you of it, or that's the song that like I'd associate with it. But then I think mainly like Disney songs and stuff.
Which ones?
Oh, I don't know. Like say if I'm watching the movie or I hear the song and I think of you. Like
Every
no,
single Disney
I
song.
was just going to say no. I was asking.
Disney's 100 hits.
Yeah.
It's It's hard because when you think it's
The one out of Anastasia. In the dark of the night, evil will find her.
Yeah, the villain song.
That obviously Roger, because we watched that so much. Like we both loved that movie, and we talk about that scene and that.
And anyone that corrects us, we know it was made by Fox, right? Disney bought Fox.
Disney own it now, so yeah.
Banger.
Yeah, that and my or like, yeah. Why? What one did you have for me straight away?
There's a Good Days.
Oh yeah.
Good days in my mind. I think before you made a video, and I think it was like of you making your coffee,
Yeah.
and it was for some
I've
reason
used that in easily 2 or 3 TikToks.
And
I used to always use it on the stories.
Yeah,
Because it was the 4th song we got from her in about 5 years.
it's a good song.
It is. Good days.
Yeah, but that was the start of the podcast.
Yeah.
So it was like it's all those like little things.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that
yeah.
was. It makes me feel a certain way when I hear that song.
Because it's talking about the good days.
Good days in my mind, try to keep yeah, it definitely does make me feel a certain way.
Yeah.
Like
oh.
yeah, early podcast days, like it makes you
Yeah.
feel a certain way. Like,
And
good.
I always had SZA on when you come up as well, like Control, whatever, like this is SZA, like plays. I just always had that on when you
Yeah.
were coming up. Yeah.
That's funny, isn't it? And obviously Land Down Right Young, because she said that's your wedding song.
Yeah. I just love that song. I don't know.
But like what I don't
Isn't it
get
so
is,
weird?
here's one for you, like, so the question is like, so she's saying in it, will you still love me when I'm no longer
No
no
longer
longer young and beautiful? But like you're marrying this person, the answer should obviously be fucking yeah, I will.
No, yeah.
But why are you asking them?
Because
It should be
it's
a
the
given.
proposal of.
That's all. That's why I was like, I'll never use that song. That's just me though.
I just like the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to watch The Great Gatsby.
That's
That's
one
good
thing I was saying
music.
to Aaron. I was like, I can't narrow that down. Can't narrow my wedding song down. I'll need his
Yeah.
input. Obviously, I was like, you need to go through it.
Yeah. I think that would be my walking down the aisle song, and then I
Yeah.
think I would have my 4 cents would probably be the song from Beethoven too.
The one you put in me cocktail hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cute.
it's Dolly Parton. But then I don't know. Do I try like cut out the part where she actually says Beethoven in it? Because she says his fucking
Well,
name.
you could like look up an acoustic version, like, and
Yeah.
just have that playing, like, or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because I remember-
Obviously, and then you also have to have whoever you're marrying to agree.
No.
You have to.
These are my songs, and they will be.
I can do what I
necessary.
write. I'm not dancing with
I'm like, well, I'm not getting married.
you. Yeah, I won't love you when you're not young and beautiful anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like, don't love you. Bye.
Sorry, that just took a sidetrack, but that's you were talking about Spotify, and I was like, I have to actually
Yeah.
ask Amy that.
How often would you think about your Spotify Wrapped?
Easily every time I'm getting in the shower. Easily.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, should I literally just play me songs that I've like just down, or do I put it on shuffle, or like how will this affect me Spotify Wrapped?
Yeah, I do that too. Or sometimes I'll think about if I'm not listening to music, and I'm like, I'm gonna put on a good album, so like that's me Spotify.
No, do you want to know
Or,
how
like-
psychotic I am?
What?
So when I was flying to Vegas, none of my songs downloaded off my Spotify.
No.
Yeah, and there was no screens on the plane, and I only had this fucking song that was for reading, like, you know, when those jazz.
Oh my god, like bleeding NPC background music.
Yeah,
almost, like,
basically that's what I had, and I was like, I don't really want to listen to this for like 4 hours because that's going to impact me Spotify Wrapped if I listen to the same thing for 4 hours. So I left having my earphones on silent,
That's so funny.
and then just tried to go sleep.
no,
So I wouldn't
gas.
play it. And then
Yeah.
so then when I was come back from Vegas, I made sure.
I always
Songs are
try,
down
if I don't like a certain artist and they just happen to come on, I'll always try skip real fast. Or like I might let it play the odd time, then I'm like, no, I need to skip that because they can't play me Spotify Wrapped.
Isn't it mad how we talk about
Yeah.
Is that Air Roman Empire? Well, part
It's
of our
mine
Roman.
anyways. I wonder
You
if
had another
anyone
one?
else.
Did you have another?
Yeah, so I have 2 that I think are women's in general. The first one was, I think like women's Roman Empire that a lot of us would think about is something happening to us. I like example like getting kidnapped, getting murdered, getting
Me on the daily.
yeah. Like I have this irrational fear that I think about all the time that someone's gonna get a ladder up to my balcony and get in and murder me.
So they're purposely going to go get a ladder.
I know. So I live low down. I'm not gonna say what floor. I probably have said it before, but like I just know my apartment's reachable by a ladder, and I'm like that balcony door is not stopping anyone getting in, even if it's locked. I don't think. it's often been popped open by a gust of bleeding wind. Someone with a good boot on them was getting in.
True. You don't have. Yeah. True. That's it. Realistic.
So then it's trying to like.
But your man getting a ladder is another thing.
But what?
People just walk around with ladders under their arms.
You
these
never
days,
know.
you
Ladder get you in everywhere.
Or he just
apparently.
has stilts.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
Imagine someone on stilts just walking past your
Oh
bedroom
my
window.
god, I would die. Just sitting there watching a movie and then just a hand comes over the balcony. Like
Oh,
I
no,
just
your
think
bedroom window and they're just like this.
Oh, so no.
Or your man out in city is just walking up and down outside your balcony. Then he just pops through the fucking window.
Stop. You're one out there with our umbrella.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I think like I don't think men, the way we don't actually think
That
about the
is
Roman
so
Empire.
funny you're bringing up.
I
like,
think-
things happening to us. This is a conversation I literally had with Aaron last week.
Yeah,
I go,
men
you
don't
will
think-
never know how women walk this world. You will never
No.
understand how women can't just walk down the road with not a fucking care in the world.
Yeah.
Men will. I literally had this with Aaron the other day. We were walking up to Bulk Barn.
Yeah.
I goes, you will never understand. No man will ever understand the caution, the thoughts that go through our head. Like when a man walks quickly behind me, I'm like, have some common fucking sense. Don't walk
Yeah.
quickly behind a woman. Don't
Yeah.
walk close behind a woman.
Yeah. Like even when I went over to Starbucks, I actually didn't even totally forgot to tell you this. Like when
She was whacking off a wasp.
been fighting my way back to the Neve's apartment. But when I was over there, there was a few.
Literally. I was up here rolling the dice.
She's opened the book. The book was writing the stories. Yeah, I was over in Starbucks literally earlier today, and there was a few people in there waiting, and then they had all went off, and I was still waiting, and there was one fella standing there, but he was like standing with his back to like the staff, like where they make the stuff, like I don't what we call it, the counter, the bar, wherever. And he was like, but he was also in the middle of like the walkway, if that makes sense. So he wasn't leaning up against it, like in the sense that I was near the window, but I wasn't leaning against the window, and he was there, like as in if anyone tried to walk down, he'd kind of be in their way. But I was just standing there, and I was just like looking around, basically waiting, like I had my drink, and then I just copped out the corner of my eye that was just like looking at me. And I'm like, I know I'm good looking, so like you can look if you want. But then like I noticed like he had his back down and he was just looking, and then I like kind of coughed, like, and I turned and looked at him, and I just saw him back away, and I was looking, and then I think he clocked, and then he came and he didn't stand right beside me, but like there was further distance between us. But then he turned and stood like with his back to the window and looked at this, and then he wasn't looking at me. But it was just real awkward placement.
Oh, because when you catch someone looking at you, you're like, oh, are they still looking?
Yeah, because
like,
it was a good few seconds, because I turned and looked, and it was like, and then he was looking at me, and then he went, and I was like, yeah.
Well, what age was he? What was he like?
He was probably your age. He wore little roundy glasses too.
Ah.
Yeah. But then I noticed.
I could see you going out with someone with glasses.
Why? Because I'm specky too.
Well, fucking hell. Why not?
What's that supposed to
I
be?
don't know where I was going with all fucking hell.
But then when I got the drinks and I was putting them in the tray, I like could feel him looking at me. But obviously I was in front of him, so when people are just there in front of you, you are like noticing them. Like it's hard just not to see people are sat in front of you. But then
Do you want a fucking photo?
just before I picked the tray up, he walked down the other end of Starbucks near the door, and I was kind
Weirdo.
of like, oh. And I thought when I was leaving, I thought he was gonna leave as well. And then I was like, hang on a minute, like no he didn't. But like it's mad that like if that was Aaron, he'd just be like he probably wouldn't even notice. Not that it's Aaron in
Yeah.
general, but another man in general wouldn't even notice that he was either looking at me or wouldn't have thought he's moving the same direction when I'm leaving. Is he gonna walk out after me? Like,
Yeah.
do you know, like these are just the things you go straight think of, that you're cautious of people around you.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially men. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm cautious of everyone that's around me, like in the sense that it's not just men, but like you do notice men more when they get like that bit closer, or it's like
You can it's like a sense you get.
yeah.
It's like a sixth sense almost, like, oh, something's too close for comfort, or you can feel someone watching. Like it's I think it's inbred into us from a
Yeah.
young age. Like it really is. Men will just never know the privilege they have to walk this earth.
Yeah.
And not like not saying like men don't walk through the world in certain situations and fucking bad things happen or
Yeah.
whatever. But if you want to walk literally from your front door across the road, you don't know the switch that just goes off in our head.
Yeah.
In every situation we're in, whether we're getting a bus, a subway, an Uber, we are on high alert.
Yeah. And
all the
like,
time.
don't get me wrong, like I could go through my whole life, and hopefully I do, that nothing like that ever happens to
But
me.
put it this way, Aaron won't let me walk home from yours when it's dark.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, he can walk home
He
from
can walk-
anywhere. He can walk home from fucking
Yeah.
Liberty Village if he wanted to when it's dark.
Yeah.
Do you know? Like,
That's what I'm
it's
saying,
certain
yeah.
situations like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not to say men, like, touch wood, they don't, like, it's not bad, but like, that's not to say men don't get attacked, men don't get jumped
Yeah, not
on,
saying
men don't
that.
get that, and that every woman everywhere like goes through that. But like, it's a high percentage of it being a woman attacked by a man, or just in general attacked by anyone, because it's like, not every man takes no for an answer, or like, if you ignore them, then you're stuck up it. Like, I'm seeing so many TikToks lately if it's like, oh yeah, just ignore them, okay, and it's like ignoring someone, say on the platform or the subway or wherever it is, sitting on a bus, and they're like, you ignore them and you're a stuck up bitch, you're instantly every name under the world because you're trying not to engage in them, or you're polite, and then it's just, I don't know, there's just no boundaries there. Like, there's so many instances like that, like,
Yeah.
women like that.
Especially in Toronto right now, women are getting attacked so much,
Yeah.
like, especially
It's
on
just
public
so
transport.
scary, like.
I literally have not like I have avoided public transport at all
Yeah.
costs. Like, not even joking.
Yeah. Like, it's just,
Not saying
it's just
Ubers are
little
better, but like, I thought I was in a room
Yeah.
situation there the other week.
Oh
Remember
my
going
god,
up to you?
remember that? Yeah. But that's not, like, it's just things that, like, I want, like, the man, has a man ever thought, oh, I won't walk that way because it's dark now? Like, say if your usual route home is like, there's a certain laneway, or like, even where I live, there's a laneway that I'll always cut through. It, like, you can drive through it. It's not tiny little dingy alleyway, kind of, but like, I kind of do walk through it sometimes at night, but like, I think about it. Do you know what I mean? I'll specifically lower down or take off my
Or you'll
headphones,
speed up your
or if I see
walking.
someone there, I'll like, right now I'll walk around the street. Like, I'm more cautious when I'm doing them certain things, where it's like, would someone else just walk straight through, or like, I don't know, just think about it a lot. And then as well, I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know what I was actually going to say there. I don't know if it's just because, is it because in TV and movies it usually is always a woman that we're brought up to think, oh yeah, be cautious, oh yeah, do it, like what we were saying in another episode, where our parents were always like, oh, put your money in this pocket so you don't get robbed. Like, was Aaron's ma telling them that? Or if I had, like, not to just pinpoint Aaron and his
No, we're
ma,
just using
but
Aaron
like,
as an example.
as in, like, how many men out there are told, oh, make sure you put your phone in this pocket so you don't get robbed, because so many people automatically think if he gets robbed, he's gonna run after and batter the person that's gonna rob him. Where it's like, if someone took something from me, you just think, oh, don't run after them, what if they attack you?
Or what if they have a weapon? Or,
What if they have something like that? And it's just like, yeah, because I remember there used to be a fella that used to always come into air bookies, and he used to, sometimes he'd walk past when I'm waiting on the bus, and the same with like some of the other girls that were there, like another direction, and he'd always like try to take your phone, like, what am I telling you, like, always hold your phone tight, and always do that. Like, he was nice like that, like, he was never trying to actually rob you, and he's like, what am I always telling you? And I was just curious, I never asked him, but I was like, I should have been like, do you say this to the young fellas that are walking in the book? Like, obviously they're looking out for you, like, that
obviously
kind
not,
of sense,
because
but
it's young fellas are just the ones that are.
yeah, like, yeah, not, like, I don't know, it's
But
just the
also,
idea.
are men more like that, where they walk the world with no care because they were never told that, and like that?
That's what I'm saying, like,
They were never told to be
yeah.
more cautious, like, so is it?
that's the thing,
Do you know
like,
what I mean? Like, well, I don't know. But what was your other Roman Empire?
oh, the other Roman Empire, for when we kind of talked about it in another episode, but I'll bring up again, was weight.
Yeah, that was my one. I was gonna say.
Weight, like,
Think
the
about weight
image,
every day.
how you're perceived. I imagine, I don't know, could be wrong, I imagine women in general think about how they're perceived visually a lot more, because you are like, typically in media, like, I'm not saying generally us, but like celebrities or whoever public figures are usually sexualized by their image, and it's sex sells when it's a woman, but then you can't be too sexy because then you're a slut, if that makes sense.
But like, people put it this way: the statistics of someone being good looking turn out to be more successful.
Yeah,
It's at
Definitely.
least on social media.
yeah, because that's what it is.
You know
It's
what I
like, it's like you admire someone, you're
Yeah.
quicker to follow someone who either, like, whether it's a girl or a boy that you think's pretty, because you're like, oh, she's doing this skincare, or she's doing this hair color or this hairstyle, she's wearing this, you're influenced like by that because you're picturing, like when I picture myself buying an outfit, I actually very rarely picture me as I am, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For some reason, and not just about weight or whatever.
Because also when you're looking at the models on the site, you're like, oh, I like that top.
Yeah.
Oh, I like them bottoms. Like, oh yeah, I think I'll get them. But you're not really thinking of
what will that look like on my body?
Yeah, no, I know what I will and I won't wear.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, definitely. Yeah.
In that sense, like I like to have my arms covered. Like I hate exposing them. It's just something I don't like. So I would never wear like, not saying I'll never, but like I wouldn't.
You're more
opt for like a
cautious.
spaghetti strap or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but you always sometimes you do think like, if you buy a dress or something, like you're like, oh yeah, that looks nice, like, and then you'd get it and you're like, why did I order this?
Or say even sometimes I think like basics, like have you seen the girls that are like is it fashion or is she just skinny? And it's like
that,
Kendall Jenner or Bella Hadid or Gigi Hadid, and it's just like a tank top and a pair of jeans, and it's like she looks so like it's labeled off duty chic or whatever it's labeled, and then someone mid-size or plus size wears that, and it's like I'd be seen as not put together.
I'm seen as a slob.
If I had like a matching tracksuit and a trench coat.
Gucci fucking French coat.
Yeah,
or a fucking
whatever it is.
top,
but then
whatever.
for someone thinner, it's the model off duty look, or it's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you. I have seen them videos as well.
Yeah, where it's just funny to think about stuff like that, like
I was in American Eagle the other day. I remember I was at an interview. I was looking at jeans.
yeah.
000. Who's a 000? I literally
Like,
held
what
it up
even
and
is
it wasn't even
000?
half of my
Like-
thigh. Like I was like, are these for like? These can't be for grown ass women. Like these have to be for kids.
Yeah.
Like, and by kids I mean young teens. Like,
Yeah. That thing, it's like, doesn't it make you think sometimes that kids actually are, that clothes are actually really geared towards teens? Like, I know obviously each brand and each like business or retailer, they obviously have their target audience of who they're aimed at, and I just feel like a lot of popular retailers, it's like they have to be like aimed at younger people.
yeah.
Because of what's there, like there's like very rarely go into a shop where you see, say, a full range of all their sizes that they apparently sell, like whether it's 5X small, Tibline, 5XL, it's like you never actually have that many sizes in store.
Never, especially American Eagle. Sorry, American Eagle, I'm calling you out because you never do.
Yeah, they're inclusive online maybe.
And even at that, they're like out of stock online.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're available online, but they're actually out of stock where you go and shop and then they're just not there.
So what's the point of saying you are inclusive, like all these sizes? Same with H&M.
Just, yeah. It's
Have you not noticed if you don't have bigger sizes,
people can't buy them.
people, no, I only like people have either already bought them because they're not there no more.
Yeah.
So you not think you need a bit more of them?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody. Even people that are like a smaller or medium are buying bigger size jumpers and everything for the baggy chic look.
Yeah.
For us fucking bitches that actually need larges and extra larges or sometimes 2X's, we actually need them.
Yeah.
No offense to like people that are smaller and actually want to buy them for the look, like go you. I was like,
Yeah,
that
'cause I
is,
love that
what the
look.
fuck is this?
Canada's Wonderland.
That creeped me out. Sorry, there was an ad on the telly there and it was like a clown.
Wet. Hey,
It's Penny Wet.
Hey, Georgie.
But hey dirty. Like he doesn't say that whenever. Well, he does say that, but he doesn't say it like a demon. He's like, hey Georgie, hey Georgie. Hey,
You like balloons?
Did you watch the new one to that? Or did you like see the old It?
I'm confused what you're asking me. Did I see number 2? Because
No, like did you see
oh,
the
like
old, like the
the fact-
original It, or did you?
I don't think so.
The original It's so much better.
Really?
100 times better. Like some.
I
We'll,
only watched.
do you know what? We'll actually watch it because it's actually a 2-parter.
Oh.
But so they're kids, and then the second part is when them kids become adults and It comes back.
So like It 1 and It 2.
But back in the day, it wasn't It 1 and It 2.
Oh, okay.
It was just split.
It was just one movie.
really
Ah.
long, like.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, because I only
As far as I know,
I'm pretty
I've
sure
only
I
seen it on DVD where you flip the disc.
You just click play next one. Yeah, because I only seen the Force it like just before the second one came
Yeah,
out
the
as well.
remakes aren't great. Well, yeah, the remakes aren't great.
Mm.
Because I've seen the originals, and
Yeah,
I
when
just
they're
think
like
the
that.
originals are better.
Yeah, they usually are.
They really are. Like
Mm.
they're so much better. We'll have to watch it. But sorry, yeah, I don't know. That clown just sidetracked me
Sidetracked
completely. But yeah,
Um,
no, that definitely is a Roman Empire. Well, for I
women.
think for.
I think there are two things that like women would generally think about more than men. Like when you're thinking of, all right, we have our personal Roman empires of what we probably think about all the time, but like when it came to men, it was like it seemed. Well, I don't know whether people were lying or not. You never know on the internet, but you're like, yeah, I think about this much, that much. Where I think like women definitely think about them things a lot that men
100%.
probably don't. Like, so
And if they do, like, join the club. We've got jackets.
well, yeah, we have got jackets.
We've
but,
got jackets.
Do you have anyone? I know we both kind of said
Yeah, the white one was my one. I think a thing men also think about a lot. Now, I could be wrong. Could just be more people, not typically men, but like they could wake up in the morning. They always think about what they're having for their next meal. After having a meal, they think about what they're having for their next meal. I don't, because I literally
I
am
do.
like winging me seat. Like I don't even know, wing of my
a
seat.
wing of my sheet.
What does that even mean?
I do. I actually think about, not that I plan me day around it, but like I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Aaron does that, and it fucking drives me mad. Like, we want to, I'll have one eye open. He's like, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, "Sorry, breakfast and lunch comes before dinner." Like, what you ask me?
Yeah. See, I need to know. Like, not that I need to know, but it's like I'll have a certain breakfast because I know I'm gonna have a certain dinner. If that makes sense.
People are too like. I like being organised, but when I'm a really lazy, or though, like,
No, I could change my mind 10,000 times during the day, but when I'm trying to think of what I'm having for breakfast, I'm like, what am I gonna have for dinner? So then I don't have something similar. I don't know why.
yeah, like Aaron would be like, "Oh well, I can't have that pizza bread because I'm gonna have pasta for dinner. It's the same sauce."
Oh. See, I'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna have that pizza bread, or I'm not gonna have maybe a breakfast burrito.
Oh, yeah,
Because I'm
probably,
thinking I'm thinking of having maybe fucking, what would I have for bleeding dinner then? Like, maybe I'm gonna make a wrap and some chips for me dinner. So I'm like, I'm not having a wrap for me lunch or breakfast and then a wrap for me dinner.
See, I just don't think like that.
Yeah, see, I would.
I just don't think like that.
Yeah, a little bit. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of think like that.
No, I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
I couldn't be bothered. Then again, I think I don't think like that because Aaron thinks like that for me.
Yeah, like if you like,
Do
you know,
that
if you
kind of way?
say you're you're gonna come up to mine for a movie, I'll spend all week thinking about what we're gonna eat.
But
In
why?
the
Because the world is your oyster.
No, but it's not in a stressful way. I just like,
It's
well,
not harder for me.
I just think, will I make us nachos or will we order some? And then if we order, what we gonna order? It's just like, it's not stressing me out or anything like that, but I'm just like debating between two. I'm like, right, am I gonna cook? As in, like, will I make us nachos and like finger food? And then I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do that, I need to go to shop. And then I'll go to shop either just before she comes up, or maybe I'll go there for, like, I start thinking that process.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
what do I need in the shop?
Let's be real, it's Instacart.
But yeah, well, sometimes it's going to the shop for, like, if I just need a bag of like nacho chips or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'll run out and grab them, or then I'm like, or we get takeaway, and then I'm like, what takeaway? What am I
Blondies.
feeling?
It's usually blonde.
And that's funny because it usually is like the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're creatures of
But
habit.
I hate thinking of dinners. It's really grinding my gears.
I always have same dinners all the time.
I guess I'll.
But you're getting Hello Fresh now, aren't you?
I got it once. I
No.
haven't got it since.
No.
It's actually really expensive. So I'm like, it's not. I would stick to it if I thought it was worth it, but it's expensive. Like,
How much is it?
I had a discount come in my door, so I think I paid $80 for 5 meals, but they were 2 portions, so technically 10 dinners.
Right, okay.
And I think it was $8, and then I got a box of mixed fruit and veg.
Okay.
Which, like, it wasn't bad. Like, the dinners were nice, and like they were got me like making new things and stuff like that. But I just kind of thought, I'm want to get this to reduce what I'm spending on food
Yeah,
and
no.
trying new things. But then it's like, if they're just dinners, yet their dinners last me for 2 weeks, but then I still need to go and I still need to get me bread, like eggs, milk,
Yeah, like
and
stuff for
stuff
lunches
for breakfast
and
lunch
breakfast.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, so then I was kind of like,
Mm.
I'm still gonna be spending a similar amount, so that it's just even more like, I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to be getting a good deal to kind of get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I was thinking, I was like, what, like, if you were to get it, like, if it was for 2 people, then you would need that every week. So that's $80.
It's 160 every 2 weeks
Yeah.
just for dinner.
Yeah, just for 10 meals, basically, yeah. 10
And was
dinners.
yours was vegetarian, so I wonder what the fucking meat ones are
I
like
think they're the same price regardless.
already.
Yeah.
That's a bit bleeding scabby. The vegetarian ones should be cheaper.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, meat costs so much. Of course, they should. The vegetarian ones should be cheaper.
No,
Why would
like,
you pay? Why would you pay the same as what people are like that? Like put with
because
this.
it's probably more veg and all of mine, and like there were certain ones where like some of the meals were like fish, like salmon and prawns, and then one of them was like beyond me. Do you get me? So they
Oh,
weren't
right,
all
okay,
just
so
like,
it wasn't just veg.
yeah, I think there was
Right.
2 that like one or 2. No, there was 2 that were like just veg. Like there was no say substitute or no fish.
Right. Okay.
So you can pick and choose. Like I don't know if I had got all vegetarian or like all vegan options if they would have been like that. But yeah, I think if you had the money,
I
it is
think I
good
know
for
someone who like I watched someone on YouTube that used to get like purple plate or something, and they were vegan, but like the stuff was like hit or miss. Like
yeah.
the vegan stuff can be
'Cause
real hit
that's
and
the
miss.
thing,
Like
it
sometimes
changes
it's
every
too much
week as
fucking
well.
effort for vegan stuff. Like
Yeah, and it
And they're not
changes every
vegan.
week.
they're not vegan.
What do you mean?
They fully eat meat. Like
Oh, the people that were
yeah,
getting
they
the-
were just
right.
getting it to like get it. I guess
Yeah.
like I don't know, but they were like, oh, it's a bit of a fucking effort.
Yeah.
Like even some of the tofu stuff like they used to get.
Yeah, tofu
and they
is
were
such
like-
a pain in the face.
They
to
were
try
like,
to
oh,
cook
like
with.
we were like literally avoid. They were like, this is just an effort. Like
Yeah.
they're supposed to be quick and easy meals, and some of them are, but then some of them are like, just give me butter.
Yeah. No, I have to say they were all quite simple and they were all nice, like the meals that I got. But I'm just like, it's not actually gonna save me any money, so there's no point. Like
Yeah, I could just literally, it's literally just to fill the hole
Yeah.
in my stomach. Like,
basically. Yeah.
but yeah, that was adventurous.
It was,
We
yeah.
kind of jumped all over the place.
But that was, I think that was it for me Roman empires that I had thought of. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. You wanna just
Sorry, I
discuss-
yawned once, and now I'm like, do you ever get you on a roll and you just keep yawning?
Yeah. I'm tired.
It's been a long day.
Tired. It is.
It's been a long day. Do you know who I miss? Lewis Capaldi. Come back.
Come back, Jack.
Yeah, I think he's taking a like. He's on a hiatus.
Yeah, but he's only finished touring, so
He finished early, I think.
yeah, he was a good concert.
He's taking no. He let an announcement like he's taking a long
Yeah.
break. Love you, Louis.
Bye. Love you. Sending lots.
Well, it's not
of
Louis, it's Lewis. Sorry, love you, Lewis.
Sending lots of love. Lots of love to you.
To you.
To you.
Did you watch the Colleen Rooney thing I was telling you about?
No,
You should watch it. It's really good.
haven't watched it.
So good. Anyone who hasn't seen it, it's on Disney Plus. It's the Colleen Rooney, the real. I think it's called the Real Wagatha Christie or Real Wagatha Story or something like that. So good.
Wagatha Christie. What the fuck's Wagatha Christie?
Wagatha Christie. That's the name of it.
Wagatha Christie.
I don't know if it's
What the
Christie.
fuck does that even mean?
Because Wagatha Christie is a detective.
Oh, Wagatha.
Yeah, Wagatha Christie. That's what it's called.
Are you thinking of Agatha Christie?
It's called Wag because she's a wag.
But I thought you.
Yeah, bleeding fucking Wally.
No, but you were. I was like, what's Agatha Christie? And you were like, she's a detective.
They're a detective, I said. Agatha Christie's a detective,
Yeah.
but it's called Wagatha because
Oh,
she's a
I
wag.
thought
Like,
then you were thinking her name was Wagatha. I was like, wait, what? I'm so confused. The real Wagatha Christie. That's so funny. That's a funny play on words, though. Yeah.
it actually is very, very good. It's very interesting.
Watch it.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
should give it a little.
It's not a mad serious watch either, so you can like.
Mm.
I was kind of listening to because there's not 1,000 people in it,
Yeah.
so it's basically just like we're talking different clips and like I think our ma talks in it a little bit, and
Yeah,
then
she says-
Wayne Rooney he
Wayne
talks a tiny bit, like barely
Yeah.
anything. It's so good though. Like, I watched the whole 3 episodes in one night. Like, it's
Oh,
so
really?
good. Yeah, it's really good. And it's not a real, like, like, shut up. Like, do you know, like, oh, this is too heavy. Or
Yeah.
it's more
Yeah.
just like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's juicy.
Yeah, it's juicy. It's
And
very good.
it was
If you're looking for, like,
dot,
an easy watch, can't pick a film,
you could
that's
sit
it's
down.
good. Like,
Yeah.
me and Aaron are back on our big, like, Modern Family bandwagon again.
Really?
We've seen it, like, twice already, but, like, it just gets funnier every time.
It is a good one.
You always catch new jokes, and it's
Yeah.
just,
I need to watch it from the start because I've never watched it like properly.
like, consecutively. Like,
Yeah.
it's really good. It's so
I need
funny.
to watch it. What am I watching at the moment? I don't even know.
We're watching the morning show. If anyone knows.
Oh, I keep forgetting that too. I need to watch that.
Yeah, I think we have 2 episodes to watch, but we're, like, holding out till, like, it's done.
Yeah. I need to watch that. I keep forgetting that it's actually out. I'm watching. Oh, I'm
So
watching
good.
Gen V. If anyone's watching that,
What's that?
I don't even know how to explain it.
Is it fantasy? Is
No,
it sounds like a teen.
it's
fucking.
yeah, it kind of is. Like, have you watched The Boys? So it's a spin-off of The Boys,
Right.
and it's about like teens in college. So The Boys is basically a superhero TV show, but it's like if heroes were actually real, what they would be like in, like, instead of like Marvel where they're actually saving day, it's like if they were real in this society, they would be arseholes because they're like celebrities on a pedestal thinking they're better than everyone. And it's just like one of the executive producers is Seth Rogen.
Right.
So it's like gory, it's like so crazy, like some of the shit that happens in it, it's just mental. Like, there's no filter, there's no, like, I don't even know
I like
how it
Seth
gets
Rogen.
made. But it's really, really good. But then they done a spin-off that's only out now, like, so the episodes are literally coming out every like Thursday or something like that. Like,
Right. Okay.
it's on Prime, so I'm watching Gen V now and it's really good.
I have to. I actually no. What am I saying? I wonder how much Seth Rogen's actually worth, because he has his fucking
He's
fingers in
in
everywhere.
everything.
Like, I remember telling you about Platonic. Did you watch Platonic?
No, actually I need to.
So good.
Yeah.
And they won't do a season 2 because they wrapped it up perfectly.
I
But
need to
I'm
watch
like, oh, I wish they would do a season 2, because
Yeah.
I love your one, whatever her name is, I think it's Rose Byrne and Seth Rogen together. I think they are so good. Acting together, like, they're a good duo. Anyone doesn't know, they're in Bad Neighbours together, as husband and wife, but they're not husband and wife in this.
I
They're
really
just
like that
friends.
movie.
Yeah, it's really good. But Bad Neighbours is called, like, Neighbours in some countries.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So in some
I think
countries they
here
didn't.
it's Neighbours, and in Ireland it was like Bad Neighbours.
Yeah, so some countries did name it as Bad
Yeah.
Neighbours because they had the show Neighbours. And
Yeah,
stuff like
the
that.
soap.
But you know, like, there's 2 names for even the Disney film, like Zootopia and then there's Zootropolis.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mm.
Why? What? Like, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't
That's
it?
like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And
Because
the Philosopher's Stone.
I think in Ireland it was Zootropolis,
Mm.
and then I think
so
over
too.
here it's like Zootopia.
How have I never copped that before? That's
There's
mad.
loads of films like that.
Mm.
It's weird.
The first Harry Potter in like America and here and all, it's the first one is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, because they didn't think philosopher would translate to American, like the American audience didn't think they'd get it or something.
What's the second one? Oh, the Chamber of Secrets, isn't it?
Yeah. So in England and
Do you
the
know what?
original-
I actually think the video I had of Harry Potter, which I will check to see if I can find, was the Sorcerer's Stone.
Really?
Yeah, that sounds so familiar than the Philosopher's Stone. The Sorcerer's Stone sounds well more familiar to me than the Philosopher's Stone. I'll have to check the video I
Yeah.
have.
Maybe I'm getting it wrong. No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Philosopher's Stone. Because I think the book I bought says Sorcerer's Stone because it's a 4th edition American force print.
That's so weird.
But one of
They're
first
2 completely different fucking words as well.
Yeah, like I don't really get it.
What did you say in the movie? What it is?
It changes. So in England when it came out and like in all the English promo and like all that originally, it's Philosopher's Stone. But now like if you watch it in America, or say if what is it on Crave or something, it'll probably say Sorcerer's Stone.
I wonder what comes up on the TV, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. Must
I'll have to check.
But yeah,
Well, there you go.
crazy.
That's all the news and gossip and updates and Roman empires we have for you on this week's episode.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed it. The next time you will hear from us I will have been back from Ireland. I would have been and gone.
Yeah. Oh.
Because this is technically us talking in the future to use in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I will be officially
What's something we could predict?
that I'll be godmother to my nephew.
That's already happened.
Well, I'm not, he's not christened, so tech. But yeah, I am an auntie actually. We never even
Oh,
mentioned
yeah.
it. I am an auntie.
Neve's officially an auntie.
I'm officially an auntie. Woo, to baby Leo. Yeah,
Oh,
my
we
sister
actually
had a
knew it.
baby.
My
He's-
sister had a baby.
My sister had a baby. He's a blonde, blue-eyed handful. But yeah, can't wait to meet him. Can't wait to cuddle him. I haven't even
Yeah.
met him yet, but then again,
Yeah, but
technically
still,
to you,
like,
I have met him. But
what is something we could predict?
what do you mean predict though?
Like,
the weather.
by the time this comes out, could we predict something that's gonna happen?
Giants will take over downtown.
Because that'd be great. Like, imagine we predict something, we'd go viral.
That shit went viral. I actually don't like predicting stuff because this year has been fucking number bad.
I'm gonna predict that by the time this episode comes out, Rihanna is going to announce she's dropping an album in the new year.
Well, it's already kind of predicted already, isn't it?
Well, no, there's just been like clarification that she's signed a record deal, but I'm gonna say
Well, she's gonna
by-
do something because she's have to sign a deal with Live Nation.
yeah. So I'm
So,
gonna predict that by the
That's
time
not
this
far-fetched.
yeah, but well, Giants definitely aren't gonna take over the world.
Well, no, but it's something adventurous to
But
look forward to.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but by the end of
Troll in the
November,
dungeon.
by the end of November, when this come out, we will have a date for Rihanna's next album, or we'll have like at least a teaser or maybe a single she's dropping at Christmas.
Do you know what though? She's kind of dangling it a bit too long. I'm kind of getting frustrated.
I
I'm just kinda
know
like,
the
fuck off now.
R9 was supposedly like done and dusted before COVID, and she's just like kept posting memes about her listening and like bopping to
Yeah, I'm
basically
kind
the
of like,
album.
alright,
And
fuck off then. If you're not gonna release, fuck off.
no, don't mind for Rihanna. I really want to hear it.
Yeah, but like, don't. It's been fucking years. Like,
Yeah, so it's gonna be so much better.
not that she even needs
Not
to
better,
release music.
but, like,
she's fucking
I
well
know.
minted. Like,
She was so like, if you actually look at like her catalogue, is that what they call it? Like of when she released, how much she released, and every banger, like everything, like the run of all her albums coming out. Like, I'm not surprised she hasn't released one. She doesn't need to.
mm.
She still has like 50 million monthly
The
listeners.
funny thing is, like, she doesn't even need, like, even if she releases music, she doesn't need a tour because it's just been so long. It's gonna do well.
Yeah,
And plus, she has 2 kids now, which is like
that's
understandable
it.
as well.
I hope she tours. I'd love
Everyone
to see her
does.
again.
Everyone does.
I will
Everyone
fight you tooth and nail and that Ticketmaster queue to get ticket. But yeah,
I can't see her doing that, and though like Taylor Swift or like Jonas Brothers, like the way they're going,
like a
Like an Eras.
years long,
and plus like
Eras
all
long.
their catalogue, like it's a fucking
Yeah,
3-hour show.
yeah. But then the thing is as well with the likes of her and Beyonce, every tour they do so like all of their hits.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think they're just like mashups though. A lot of them are mashups.
Yeah.
Like they don't play full. It's like with the Jonas Brothers didn't play full songs.
No, I know they
I mean-
don't because obviously they have a time limit. But like, I've seen Beyonce twice, and although it was technically for the album that came out, like the Beyonce and the Lemonade.
Oh, they always
tour,
play some of their old
like
their hits.
she'd go like she'd play a song easily from every album, and I'm like, every tour's been an Eras tour. Like it's like
or
it's just
Renaissance
I
tour.
feel like Taylor Swift has made it like a more known or a specific thing that like this is an Eras tour. Like I'm gonna specifically do like songs from different albums. Like it's
Mm.
more fine print Eras, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Then oh yeah, I'm gonna sing obviously like me hits at me song.
yeah.
But yeah. Well, that's what we have to look forward to in the future at some point. New music from Rihanna.
Yeah, and I
hopefully.
hope Jonas Brothers come back.
Come back, Jonas.
Come back. One night here was not enough. Like what the hell?
Yeah, that's actually crazy. You only done one night.
5 albums one night. Like I need fucking 5 nights and 5 albums.
Yeah.
I would have happily went to an album each night.
Yeah, that would have been unreal.
Like
Yeah.
so good. Even Aaron was like, I hope they come back. They were actually really like Aaron had a fucking ball.
Yeah, I had a great time.
They were so good.
Oh, do you know what I'm also waiting on as well? SZA to announce our Toronto date that she replaced. She still hasn't announced it.
She slipped out of.
Yeah. She still hasn't gotten to that, but let's hope that comes through and I can actually get a ticket. Because she needs to. She skipped it on the tour. It was supposed to be her first tour day back, and she was sick. So she
Did
cancelled.
she cancel up New York?
No, she done New York. She's on tour at the moment too. Like she's still gone. But yeah, hopefully that comes out soon.
Yeah, usually they all take a break for Christmas and then the New Year they start ramping
Yeah.
up again.
Yeah.
Especially coming into summer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully.
I notice artists now aren't giving you much fucking notice.
No, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
we're playing.
Pet peeve. Pet peeve. What do you mean your tickets are dropping in a day and they're $500 fucking dollars?
I know.
What do you mean?
That's what I was just getting at. Yeah. They give me a bit of notice.
Yeah.
Like, if I have a holiday planned and I have to pay off deposits or whatever, you're telling me like 2 days before you, like literally it's a Wednesday, they're dropping at 9 a.m. on Friday.
On Friday. The pre-sale starting in an hour. What do you now
Yeah,
brown cow.
You should have become a verified fan last week.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Okay, Houdini.
That's another fucking pet peeve.
Yeah, can we can we
rounds.
scrap that?
Can we not just all bleed and fight tooth and nail?
Oh, if Daddy has this American
That little
Express card,
fucking-
you can log on Tuesday. If you're a member on my official website, you can log on Thursday. And then if you're bleeding Timbuktu's fan, fucking pre-sale signed up, you can log in at 8 a.m. on Friday.
Yeah.
And then the rest of you as peasants can log on at 9 and fight till the death tooth and nail.
Yeah, like it's actually no, it's actually getting like
It's oh my
stupid.
god, it's so bad.
Ticketmaster are robbing people as well.
Like
Your fucking verified resale.
oh yeah, sold out in 30 seconds, but every single ticket is relisted for bleeding 50 times the price 10 minutes later.
Rant.
Oh, there should be a cap. You should like. I think it's great that the
I don't think you
resale.
should be able to allow resale for more than what you paid for.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's great that Ticketmaster have it now, so it stops fake tickets. Hopefully, that you can buy them within the app and they're there. But I don't think you should be able to sell $100 ticket for $1,000. Like
No.
that's a joke. Because you know what?
It's only literally encouraging tickets.
Yeah, it's enabling. It's not stopping them.
No.
It's enabling them, and
It's
it's
just because-
it's even easier.
no. It's
you
not
have your tickets
stopping
ten-
them. It's Ticketmaster's getting a profit out of ticket scouts
But
or ticket.
but
scouts.
are they though? Because
They
well,
are,
actually, they
of
are.
course they
Well,
are.
yeah, sorry, they are because they charge a fee. Because I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
percentage
when I
of it,
sold
yeah.
my SZA ticket when I was back in Ireland. I had a ticket to see SZA in Dublin, and I ended up selling it. But I didn't. I could. But you know what's funny? Not that I would have, or maybe I would have tried. But anyways, I couldn't actually put that up. There was a cap of like $2 more. Then so I think I paid like say €80 for the ticket, right? I could only list that for a max of like $82. I actually couldn't put that up any higher. So I'm like, hang on a minute, how is resale here for Scotiabank $75, but then they're all sold out in 5 minutes, and you refresh and they're there for verified resale for fucking 500.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Like I'm like, what? Sorry.
So yeah, Ticketmaster just don't want people reselling them outside the stadium because
they
don't
want
make
their
that
hands
off it.
on that.
They want to make a profit out of them, of people that are reselling them, which
Yeah.
they are doing a fucking.
And
fine
who's to
job
say
of.
Ticketmaster isn't just saying sold out and putting them up themselves for that price, a verified resale.
Oh, more than likely that's.
Like-
But you were in court over, but like, or
Yeah,
you were
I
in
think
court over
In
fucking-
America,
Yeah.
I think some governor of some state daughter tried to get like Taylor Swift tickets, and that happened. They're like, there needs to be
madness.
investigation into this. But
Madness.
it's crazy, like.
Scammers. But it doesn't Drake own Paris Scotiabank now?
I think so, yeah. He owns History. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he owns History.
He owns History. Yeah,
I think he's doing another one up as well.
yeah.
I think he's after buying another venue as well. He's doing it up. There's another place, not that Drake owns it, but I meant to say this to you. Did you see that other place that's open, big huge other shopping centre called The Well?
No.
Down near the lakefront, I think it is. Looks massive. It's like
Oh.
all like indoor, outdoor.
Oh,
It's very like, and it's
like an outlet style, but like
yeah, but it's like there's levels.
Oh,
And there's like, oh yeah, it looks really cool. Like, but it's kind of like, from what I got from it, like bougie brands.
yeah.
But it's kind of another place people will go to. Probably deter them from Eaton Centre a little bit.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh my god.
Because when it's busy in the Eaton Centre, it's busy.
Eaton Centre at Christmas?
Don't even
Oh.
talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
I hate it.
Like, I actually hate the Eaton Centre at Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, but they might have the Christmas tree this year. Last year they didn't have it because of the
Hopefully.
scaffolding. Well, the fountain and all is back on.
Yeah. I
And
haven't
all
been
the
there in
scaffolding is
ages.
gone. I was there on Saturday morning. Was
Yeah,
it?
you were on your
And
weekend.
Aaron was like, "Oh, my way after Christmas tree because all the scaffold's gone, the fountain's back on because it's usually in front of the fountain, like
Yeah.
so." But all the scaffold must just replace all the glass in the ceiling. In this skylight thing,
Oh God.
it's not any brighter. It was like fog
It's just
glass before,
yeah.
like a greenhouse kind of glass, like. But now it's just like glass.
It's totally necessary.
Yeah, how much were they putting millions into
Yeah.
it? They literally put millions into it.
For fuck's sake.
Obviously, like glass costs so much or whatever, but and the labor, I guess. But
Yeah.
you're doing great, sweetie. But
You're
yeah, we're
doing
gonna wrap this up before we go on another tangent. But you do your little.
I need to.
No, I got
Sorry.
you on, and I
Yeah,
got
did.
me on.
Right, let me sip. Okay, ladies and
Subscribe
gentlemen.
to the channel before you leave. Subscribe.
But yeah, so if you're watching it on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it. To our audio listeners on Apple, Spotify, and wherever else you get your podcasts, please also give us a follow and a review. We would really appreciate it. Our socials on Insta and TikTok are at the Work Girls Club.
Literally, I should just like that. I'm not even saying that sentence. I was literally about to say I should just drop a beat. Blech.
Oh, drop a beat.
Drop a beat now, y'all. Why does that remind me of like the film Honey? I don't know why. Do you know that was filmed here?
Yeah, I feel like I saw a TikTok about it
I
recently.
saw TikTok. We know the bit where they're doing the dance class. There's like half a basketball field, like half a basketball
Yeah.
court, and then they're up on like a balcony.
Where-
That was filmed here apparently. Probably Scarborough. Everything's filmed in Scarborough.
Yeah, it typically is. But yeah, before we ended up going on a tangent about
Oh yeah,
honey,
see, we are
do
now
all
again.
the thingies I just said a minute ago, and we'll see you again soon for another episode.
Bye.
Bye.